welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle and I will be doing a review on the BEIS Mini Weekender in beige. I've had this for a little over 6 months now, so I feel like I have flown and traveled with this enough to be able to truly put my 2 cents on this bag. So I have the Mini Weekender in beige. They have a lot of other colors now. This is one of the OGs. I like this color because it goes with everything. 5'1" for reference, and this is what it looks like on me. So let's go over the product dimensions. She is 16 inches wide and she's 16 inches tall and about 8 inches for the depth, which is from here to here. The material is cotton and polyester, and then the trim right here, it's not real leather, it's the vegan leather. And then as far as cleaning, it says on the website to spot clean it. To be completely honest with you, I am an absolute germaphobe, and so I did stick this in the washer, but I air dried it instead of running it through the dryer because I don't want to ruin the structure of the bag, and then just lay it out flat to dry. The pros and the cons of this bag. I'll also go over the dupe that I had before this that is a fraction of the price that I think works just as good as this bag, as it has very similar compartments. And I'll also go over an OG carry-on bag that I use for over 10 years now. So I'll show you those 2 other bags, so stay tuned towards the end, and I'll show you some alternative options if you don't end up buying this bag. But I will say overall, I do like it, and as I mentioned, I'll go over the pros and cons. Pros of this bag. There is a place for everything. It is extremely well constructed, and it's a well thought out bag. Something tells me that you've already seen and heard this bag, and you've seen people walking around the airport with this bag. It really is a good size, and I do like that it has this bottom compartment here, and you can unzip it and you can actually remove this, and then you can easily just zipper it back on if you wish. I actually do like to remove this bottom part. Depending on the airline, yes, for the most part you can fit this under the seat, but when I flew British Airways from London over to Greece, I could not comfortably fit this entire bag under the seat. I would say this part of the bag, because it was somewhat full, it was sticking out, and so I didn't have the full capacity to relax and kick up my feet all the way. But if you're flying Southwest, which generally I'm so loyal to Southwest, say 99% of the time, if there's a Southwest flight, I will take Southwest. This fits perfectly under the seat. I want to be mindful because when a bag is full, depending on the airlines, as I've said, you may have to put this on the overhead bin. I personally don't like to do that because I like having my things accessible to me. You know, my earpods, my notebook, if I have a water bottle in here, snacks, you name it, a book, which those are my tried and true travel essentials. Then I like being able to easily just reach under the seat and grabbing that. And I'm usually getting something in my seat at least 5 times every time during a flight. And I don't want to accidentally forget this in the overhead. So for that reason, I keep it under the seat. I like that it has an outside compartment. You can easily put your passport and phone in here. Something that I know that I'll be needing during the flight. Turning this around, this was crucial to me, and that is because this is a trolley pass-through. So when you unzip it, you can fit this over your luggage, and that way you don't have to deal with the bag falling as you're rolling around your luggage. This is probably one of the best features about this bag because me, when I'm at an airport and I'm trying to get from my gate to, let's say, the next gate because I'm on a connecting flight, I'm damn near running. Like I'm running sometimes. So I need everything all together so that I can make it to my gate. The girl has to run a marathon to get to the terminal, and it's usually all the way at the end. This is the BEIS carry-on luggage in maple, and I'll show you how nicely it fits over this luggage. Not to mention, You look good while traveling. Like, she is looking so sophisticated, so classy. Period. Period. Like I said, it won't come off. Another pro is that when you're not using the trolley pass-through, you can zip that part up and then you can put additional items in here. I generally try not to because there's no zipper here, so you can't really secure it. But if you're keeping a close eye on your things, you can definitely put things in here. I just prefer not to because I'd rather not run the risk of losing it. Like I said, I put everything in this back pocket here. I do have to apologize. I can't find the crossbody strap, but it does come with a crossbody strap. You hook it right here on the opposite side as well, and you can adjust it and it'll be easier because that way you're hands-free. Generally, I always carry my bags like this. I don't see myself using the crossbody strap, so it's the perfect length for me, shoulder-wise. Another good thing I like about this bag is the key fob. As I like to call it, the abyss. It's easy to find your keys. And in this bag, you also have a laptop sleeve. This is a 13-inch, but it can easily fit a 15-inch as well as some additional sleeves. Okay. So now we're looking in the contents of the bag. You can put whatever else you want in here, maybe an iPad. It has 2 compartment pockets right here, as well as a zip compartment. Comfortably, yes, it is a weekender bag, so you can fit easily enough clothes in here for a weekend getaway, depending on the season, of course. And here's where you can detach this compartment, and it's really easy to put back on. The bottom part, which is detachable, and you can see that it has another mesh here, so you can easily remove this and use it as a packing cube, which you can put in your suitcase. You can easily fit 2 pairs of shoes or more if you're putting sandals. I would give this bag 4 out of 5 stars, but I will say the bag itself weighs nearly 3.5 pounds. That's another reason why I removed this part, just to make it less heavy. That way it increases the chances of me putting this under the seat comfortably, especially when it's full. Another con, I would say, I find that I can't necessarily stuff it to the brim. Because the bag kind of tapers at the part where you zip it up, you can't really fit as much as you think you can when the bag is still open and you're putting things in it. So let's say I'm stuffing the bag to the brim, right? Now, if I want to zip this bag up and I've stuffed it all the way to the top, it tapers off, which sounds obvious. Just keep in mind that you can't really fit as much as you think when the bag is open like this. It has to taper off. It kind of eliminates some space at the top. Can fit up to 33 liters in here, so it is a good bag. Those are my only cons. I would absolutely get this in another color. When I do have my company party over the summer, I will definitely use this to put my work laptop and such. I definitely don't regret buying it. And if you use the app, you can use code app15 to get 15% off your order. So I promised I would show you a dupe if you don't end up getting the mini weekender bag. I got this on Amazon and it's essentially the same in terms of compartments. It's got that front compartment right here, back compartment. This has a zipper that you can close, and then this has a trolley pass-through which does not close, but you do have that extra security right here. It does have a crossbody strap. And I just wear like this. I don't do it crossbody, I just do regular shoulder strap. So it's got 1 zipper sleeve here. It's got 1 mesh compartment here. As you can see, I ripped it. Can fit a lot in this bag. It does not have the laptop sleeve or the separate laptop compartment. It is very spacious, and it is essentially the same size, close enough to being the same size. Bring an extra bag for souvenirs. You can easily stuff this in your suitcase, and then once you fill it up with souvenirs, this can be your extra carry-on bag. Okay, it is a little bit smaller. Essentially, it's just missing this extra compartment right here, but as I've said, I don't normally travel with this part. I take it off and use this as a packing cube. This is a good dupe because it's really lightweight. It weighs close to nothing because of the nylon material. I got this for a fraction of the price. I got it from Amazon and I will link it down below. There is another version of this bag that is expandable, so I will also link that. I believe this was $30. Mini Weekender retails for $98. And the last carry-on bag that I've been using for over 10 years, the Longchamp Pliage, large size. This one is also nylon, so it weighs close to nothing. I also bring this with me in my luggage if I know I'm going to be getting souvenirs and I need extra space. I use this as a carry-on for so long. It's easy to clean. I also stick this in the washing machine and I lay it out flat to dry. The only con about this is that it does not have the trolley pass-through. It doesn't have the outer pocket. What I like about this bag is that it is an BEIS and you can put so much in here. The Mini Weekender is a bit bigger, but this is a bag that I still see people wearing. I'll also link this below as well. We'll also link the expandable version of this. This is one of my favorite bags to this day. And even though it doesn't have the trolley pass-through, I just wrap the handles. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. New videos almost every Friday. Oh, and follow me on Instagram. Stay tuned for my next video where I'll be doing a review on the BEIS carry-on luggage as well as the check-in luggage. Thank you for watching.